Hello and welcome. Welcome to my treehouse. My name is Amethyst Starwellow, and this is a reading for the collective. And I just shuffled some cards for you all, did some meditations, and yeah, this is your. I'm doing this a little early, but this is your Monday read. So, welcome. And with that said, and I'm filming it early because I have some things to do tomorrow morning, but I felt compelled to do it, so I quickly came down after my meditation and just shuffled some cards. So let's get with it, okay? And then these are your, ¿cómo se llama? These are the ones for your oracles. Okay. You have the Knight of Wands. I'm just going to put them down and then we'll look at them, okay? Then we'll look at them together. And I'll let you know what I see. So you've been working, you've been moving towards something that you're passionate about. A lot of you. You have the Knight of Wands, and I see that you've been very persistent, um, that you've done a lot of hard work. Um, this is the Nine of Wands, and that you've had to maintain your boundaries, both on yourselves, with yourself and others, and you have been courageous enough to um, pursue something that you've really wanted, even though it's been difficult and you are uncertain, and you have been uncertain because you have had to walk through the unknown, not knowing each step of the way how it was going to be. However, and you're feeling this, it's present, the world is opening up for you because of this, because of your hard work, because of your courage and desire, your passion, following that passion, that dream. The you have achieved what you've wanted. You are achieving what you want. And if you haven't already, you very soon will. There's a piece that's coming here too that I will talk about in a minute. But I see this little blue bird of happiness, sort of like next to the lady, the girl, the person with the wands. And she's right in the center of the world. She's in the center between all the elements, north, south, east, and west, fire, water, earth, and air, in perfect balance and harmony with nature, um, with your nature, with yourself. I think, like, I feel like a lot of you have really taken the time and worked through, even, like I said, things that you weren't sure of, how they would turn out, having to stand strong and fight for what you want. And that could be an internal fight. Doesn't necessarily mean an external fight with others or whatever. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like this is this showing up for self, telling yourself I can do it. And and you have achieved some victory, some form of victory because of your perseverance and your diligence. Um, this seems to be what will be unfolding within the next week or two is be careful because there's a lot of, and it's funny, you had the Nine of Wands here and now you have the Nine of Swords here. And so be careful with worries and stress, not to overtax yourself, um, to be balanced, not to fall prey to any form of indulgence, overindulgence rather, working too hard, working out too hard, eating, you know, meals that are not balanced. You know, take care of your health, your mind, body, and soul. But I also feel like you have a lot of worries and a lot of anxieties, maybe ruminating things from the past. But also, I feel like worst case scenario. You know, some of you are definitely like. Um, Within the next week or two, next week, I feel like there may be some memories or heightened sense of worry for some of you, heightened fears or stress because of what happened in the past, and some sorrow over that and fear for the future. Um, and so with the devil here, uh, be careful that those thoughts do not keep you chained, you know, do not diminish your power, okay? Because that is also worrying too much, over worrying and ruminating and fearing things that are beyond our control at times, right? You do the best and then you think, oh my God, what if this happens? What if that happens? Well, you've shown up, you've done the best. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that you are being victorious in something. So even though the next week for some of you may seem tremulous emotionally, you know, or mentally, just these thoughts, whatever, these worries, don't give in to them. Don't be chained by them. Don't overindulge with them, you know. Um, you are the emperor. You are, remember the emperor within you, and it's the energy, whether you're male or female. Remember the sense of stability within your core. Remember how much you've accomplished. The emperor has built a strong foundation within and around him. So don't forget what you have built, what you have accomplished. Be strong in that. Whenever you feel weak, whenever you feel worried, whenever you start to feel next week that you can't, you know, handle things, don't give in to that. Don't let that chain you, okay? Center yourself and know that you are stronger than you think, that you have endured much, okay? And that you are in a good place, much better than you realize, you know. So there's a reoccurring thought that's coming with this card too, and it's to look at the present, to be very present. And by being in the present, you are aware of not only the resources you have, but the friends, whether here or in heaven, wherever, right? In whatever dimension or reality you have, Source looks after you, you know. Just stand strong, be strong in that. Wow. Yeah. So your challenge is, one of your cards for your challenge is strength, strength and resilience. Again, look at the Emperor. And when I look at strength, you know, look at the Emperor. We just had it for what's coming this week, right? These things that are coming, but be strong. Be strong. And if you need to lean on friends or others that are strong that you trust, then that's okay. Talk to them, whatever. But know that you are more secure and better off than you realize. Much more so, mind, body, and soul. Um, so continue to be strong. Your challenge is to be strong during this tumultuous week, mental, emotional, whatever upheavals. To be strong, to be resilient, to be grounded, to be gentle with yourself too. That's important, okay, when we think of strength. Yeah, I see that your challenge is to accept your victory, to know that you are victorious too, to be strong, to accept these victories, to not look at the woe is me, this challenging energy, to not be, you know, but staying strong, be centered, be mindful, and accept your victories. You have so many that are cheering you on. You have so much. This is like, I'm feeling that this is like your angels too, you know, like the universe just cheering you on, believing in you. So believe in yourself, because that is part of your challenge. Challenge to be strong, to believe in yourself, to accept the good things, the blessings, all the blessings, to look up, look at around you, all these blessings, and to accept the cup of love and healing. Because there's going to be a lot of healing, and your challenge is to take this cup, to accept this cup that the universe is giving you, of love, of healing, of contentment and peace, emotional, uh, and here this is definitely the discord energy that's coming in, this disruptive. So that's your challenge, is to be strong, to be resilient, to look up, to be grounded, to know your worth, to know who you are, to accept the victories and the blessings, and know you're not alone, you're being held up. You may not see it, you may not always feel it, but if you close your eyes, if you meditate, you will feel it, okay? For the energies are there. The blessings and love the universe is giving you for healing, mind, body, and soul. Yeah, the universe is asking. This is part of what will help you to overcome some of these challenges. To accept the good parts, is to accept the love of friends, accept your worth, accept you're worthy of friends. Or this is there's a celebration for many of you. Um, for some, there might be traveling, I'm getting, but more, I don't know why that word came, because it just, like, it went poof right through my head. But I'm really feeling like this is celebrate yourself. You know, the universe is celebrating you. There's this peace, there's this contentment, there's this nourishment that you're finding, um, and that you're celebrating. And the energy of others are with you, whether they're there or not. Um, I just really feel like there's this energy of celebration. So accept this. It's energy of great blessings. It's like I can even hear bells ringing. I don't know why, but I'm hearing bells ringing. And just this celebrating, this deep, melodious blessings. So focusing on that, and focusing on the love within, and the peace and the harmony and the joy and the blessings are really one of the things that the universe wants you to be aware of, no matter how great or small, because these blessings aren't all huge. Some of them are, but that they're subtle blessings is what I'm feeling. They're subtle blessings. It's in the air. You smell it, you feel it. Yeah, Yeah, there's this need also to have far vision, long term plan, visualize. What I'm getting for a lot of you is to really visualize what you want, and to go outside in the fresh air and visualize what you want. Um, and I'm going to pull up, I don't know if I should pull it up right now, but it was in one of your oracle cards too, that has to do with the wind and communicating with the wind. And the wind clears, and as you breathe, to gain clarity, and breathe in that clarity, and visualize where you want to be, visualize your future, plan it, and visualize where you want to go, and take the steps to make it happen. But visualize it, feel it, live it, be it. Wow, the King of Wands. Yeah, and it's the energy again, but the energy of contentment, of not having to push forward and prove anything. It's at having arrived at a place of peace and love and plenty and creativity and balance and harmony. And so what the universe is telling you, as far as the things that will help you, is to keep connecting with that. It's very important, because the next week, like I said, there's going to be um, it's energies, that fears. Yeah, don't give in to that. Sorrow, maybe, over past things. Something could happen to trigger that. And just don't get chained to that. Remember your worth. Remember what you've accomplished. The Emperor energy is very accomplished, has built this empire with care and thought and practicality and stability. Is this sense of centeredness, with certainty, with confidence, right? knowing their power, their inner power and worth. And again, your challenge is to be strong and to accept the love and the blessings the universe is giving you. And that may be challenging when you're too busy, when you're not paying attention to the serendipitous things and all the blessings swirling in the wind, all the angels around you. There's this feeling that's coming and you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Okay. You have joy and delight. Yes, absolutely. The blessings. Take time out. Everything doesn't have to be so serious. Again, plan for the long term with balance. That's what the universe is saying, with vision, and how you want your world to be, your environment, your life, using your inner wisdom, your inner heart, your mind to project what you want, your heart, and then work towards that with without big ego in the way or having to prove anything, but just for you. This is what you want, what makes you happy, and that includes your family and loved ones. Like I said, what makes you happy, because here we have a celebration. There are many rooting for you. There are many, just like the victory card, the Six of Wands that you got here, that is in your challenge to appreciate, to know, to believe, to understand, to feel, to say thank you, that gratitude, because it's coming, all this healing and love. So yeah, joy and delight in all the big and little things. Ooh, air magic. Yeah, I was talking about that. So with air magic, it's going out. Like a lot of times, one of the things I love to do is go outside and sit, and I'll meditate, and then I sketch. I usually have a sketchbook and a journal or whatever, and I just breathe and let the air just clear my mind. And you can invoke the energies of the zephyrs and sylphs of the air. Zephyrs were like angels, and the sylphs, the fae, whatever you want to call them, the energy, the nature spirit, the spirit of clarity, and to bring you vision, greater vision, clearer vision, calmer vision, to visualize what you want so that you can create the life that you want, that you deserve. The universe says, you know, you are magnificent. You are a child of the universe, a spark of the infinite. You create the life you want to live by working towards it and visualizing in your mind, and now not allowing all the other concerns that and fears and grief of the past pull you back. You learned, okay? Move forward and appreciate all you have. Know who you are. You also have strength and resilience. Holy cow. Okay, so we had that strength here. Your challenge is to be strong. And here it is again, strength and resilience. I don't know if you can see that. There's strength and resilience. And you had strength in your challenge of what will help you get through. So strength, gentleness with yourself too. Appreciate, instead of like, don't beat yourself up. See yourself rising. See yourself rising and walk towards where you want to go, for the life that you want. You have the Three of Spring. Plant, oh wow, plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Yes, yes, because you have worked very hard and you have been victorious. Yes, you have. And that's part of your challenge too, to accept the victories, because you have the World card here of where you're at, what you've come through. Okay? And look at this, Two of Wands, planning long term, visualizing the steps needed and seeing yourself doing that and being excited and breathing the freshness of the air and letting it invigorate you. There's this magic in the air right now. It's coming, I'm telling you. Let go of the past, an ending that makes way for a new opportunities. Time to move on. So yeah, a release of whatever this was. You know, let it go. Don't dwell on that. Let it go. If it's not working, if it's bringing you down, find a way around or let it go. Come to terms with it. Give it up to the air. Give it up to the universe. Let it go. You know, write it down, whatever it is, you know, that is haunting you so, whatever it is, and write it down and burn it and let the ashes go into the wind and ask God or the universe to take it and transform it into good, into peace, into harmony. And I get into blessings for those that need. You know, when we give, we get. We get back. And it isn't a matter of like saying, oh, I'm going to give because I want to get something back. No, it's a matter that we give because it is in our hearts. You know, it's just, it is overjoyed. And that the more we appreciate and the more we are grateful and the more we are empowered and the more we know that we have the strength and the power and the grace and the glory to make things happen. We are a spark of the infinite. The more we believe, the more we can make that happen. We have to take the steps forward, putting in the work, action that helps achieve goals, building the path for success. And that's what I've got for you, my friends. That's what I've got. So, this is what's coming, okay? And I hope that helped. And until next time, this is Amethyst Starbola from the Treehouse. I love you all. Bright blessings.